What's up, everyone? This is DYANAROZAY. Welcome to my channel. You see the thumbnail, so you know exactly why you're here. I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping in social media. I have a variety of stories for you guys today, so before we get started, please hit that like, subscribe, and your notification bell because that is how others find me right here on the YouTube. Then make sure you're following me on all platforms at DYANAROZAY. And I appreciate every single one of you for rocking with me. So let's get it started, all right? First up, we're going to talk about this one right here. Do y'all remember Michael Vick? He is a football player, ended up going to prison for 2 years because his property was raided, and friends of his was at the property, not even Michael Vick. Friends of his were at the property fighting pit bulls because that's the dog they always fight, fighting pit bulls. And Michael Vick, even though he wasn't at home, went to prison for 2 years because they said, well, shit, you know about it, okay? They actually said he had been fighting dogs on that property from 2001 to 2007. So they gave a range. They said, you knew about it, so you're going to jail too, sir, okay? Um, Anywho, check out the brother in the picture. His name is, let me make sure I get his name right. I don't want any mistakes. His name is Frederick Douglass Moorfield. He is the Deputy Chief Information Officer for Command Control at the Secretary of Defense. He works for the Pentagon, or he worked, past tense, for the Pentagon. 62 years old. This man was arrested last week, Thursday, after FBI did a raid on his home and saw that he had a brutal dog fighting ring, also fighting pit bulls for 20 years, you guys. Both him and a friend of his, they refer to him as Mario Damon Flythe. This guy is 49 years old. They said he's a barber. Now, they also said that when Mario got picked up, he sung like a canary. They were like, listen, whatever y'all do, lighten my sentence, okay? What can I tell to get the heat off of me? And everything looks like has fallen on Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass Moorfield, geez Louise. You guys, they said they found all kinds of torture tools at the property, including jumper cables that he would use to electrocute the dogs that didn't win the fight, okay? They also rescued 5 pit bulls from his property that I know they're going to put down. And they also found 5 pit bulls at the friend's house as well. This is sad. Y'all know I own a pit bull, right? Mr. Houston, my heart. I've always owned pit bulls. They've always been sweet and gentle. All of my dogs have been sweet and gentle. So much so that anytime I would take them to the kennel or I'll, take them to be, if we go on vacation or something, everybody always says your dogs have the best demeanor. They do, okay, because they live better than me half the time. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this story, okay, in the comments. It's a shame. My guess is if Michael Vick went to jail for what, 2 years, he going to jail too for much longer at 62 years old. Can you imagine? Trash, okay? Trash. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments, okay? Let's move on to the next story. Let's talk about Kroy and Kim. Yes, again, we are talking about Kroy and Kim. I have some audio I want to play for y'all because I told y'all my last report that Kim and Kroy were still sneaking in the dew. And Kim went on down to the courthouse and said, listen, I'd like to take this divorce petition off the table because according to Georgia law, you cannot be having marital relations when you are in the middle of a divorce. But check out this audio. It's a 911 call that happened back in August, not too long ago. Check it out.
911, what's the address of your emergency? With a transfer. I just see that. What's the phone number you're calling from? He's been threatening me. He will not open the door. This is insane to me. Okay, what's your name? Kim. I'm glad you do. I had to call a locksmith to get into my room to get my medicine. Okay. And sleep in my bed. Okay, Kim, I am getting some help started. Just stay on the line with me, okay? Please. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very much. They told me to call with the locksmith, and I should have listened. I'm so tired of being treated this way. This person's disgusting. I'm not partaking in your behavior. I'm tired of you threatening me. Open the door. This is my house, too. You don't own this house, Croy. I've been more than accommodating. I will. Kim, does anyone have access to weapons? I don't know. Kroy has guns. I don't know what he does with them. I don't know if they're locked up in a safe, probably. Open the door, Kroy. Like, this has just been crazy. Like, this guy doesn't think this is my house. It's a description. What is your husband's name? What does he look like? His name is Kroy, and he's like 6'3", red hair. Kroy, I deserve to get into my room. I don't want anything to do with you. I want to get into my room, sir. I beg to. Kim, are you or anyone else in danger right now? Hello. I'm in danger. He's threatened me, yes, and he has been physical before, ma'am. So yes, I need to get into my room. I had to, like I said, call a watch, but yes, he has. I have many people that will vouch for that. Are any children present? Yes, but they're asleep. This guy just thinks he can put my pillow outside the door and make me sleep in random spots. But when I just had two vertebrae fused, like, get out of here, dude. Had enough. Kim, has anyone involved been using alcohol or drugs? I'm sorry, ma'am? Has anyone involved been using alcohol or drugs? No. All right, if it's safe to do so, separate yourself from him and avoid further contact, and do not disturb anything at the scene. An officer will be dispatched as soon as possible. Call us back if anything. I'm not at the front of the house. I'm on the side of the house. If you could tell them to the right of the house. Okay. Are you going to be waiting in your vehicle? No, I'm standing. I'm waiting by the door that I just had drilled out so I could get to my bed because I'm exhausted. Like, beyond exhausted. And this guy doesn't even have a job, ma'am, to be providing for this house like I do. Or I'm locked out of my bedroom. Get out of here. Like, come on. Disgusting. Okay, looks like my partner has already dispatched the officers, so we have multiple. You tell them to the right of the house? Yes. Or, because I don't want them ringing the doorbell. Huh? I told them you're to the right of the house. Oh. Okay, thank you so much. You're welcome. Call us back if anything changes or you have any information. You're welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Listen, she said that Kroy puts a pillow. Kroy throws a pillow outside of their bedroom door for her to sleep in some spot that he has designated for her. Lord, please come down and help this situation. She also said that that's her house and he doesn't even have a job to pay for anything that goes on there. Y'all, the ghetto, period, the ghetto. But listen, Kroy was spotted coming out the courthouse the other day with a new look. He done dyed down that red hair. Okay, y'all let me know what y'all think of this new look. Let me know what y'all think of the phone call too. That is some trash stuff. But yeah. Whew. Anywho, he said, listen, I know you was talking about, you wanted the petition of divorce off the table because y'all was still doing the do. Croy said, listen, I'm going back out in these streets. Okay, I'm gonna find me a real one. And if things go his way, maybe the real one and him can live off of Kim's money since she's the only one working right now. Y'all let me know what y'all think of the audio, that 911 tape. Let me know what y'all think of Croy's new look. Do y'all think he's dashing with the darker color hair and beard? Yeah, y'all know how I feel about Croy. He's a no-go for me. But either way, y'all let me know what y'all think. I know some of y'all really like Croy. Talk to me in the comments. Let's get on to the next story, child. Let's talk Mauricio and Kyle from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. These two have finally admitted that they are separated, okay? Separated and doing their own thing. And if you have not seen the new preview for the upcoming season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Kyle is admitting that she is in a relationship with who? No other than Morgan Wade. Yeah, that's a woman. She had her name tattooed on her body. She's been seen all over, basically following Morgan on her, whatever date she shows up to perform, both inside and outside of the country. She's talking about it, both her and Mauricio, on the upcoming season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So I'm going to be paying attention to that. I may even do a review because I didn't realize how much of my audience actually watches that show. So I've been, dropping some things here and there, and you guys have been, talking about it. So I will definitely be reviewing it. I'm looking forward to it, just so y'all know. Look, Mauricio is out here with his thirst traps. He is currently doing Dancing for the Stars. So check him out with his little 12 pack, or 8 pack, or 6 pack, whatever it is. And let me know if y'all, if you are thirsty for whatever he has going on. A lot of people find Mauricio attractive. Again, not I. However, he did say that he and Kyle are still working on it, that he has no plans to divorce. He is going to try to get his wife back from Morgan. So we'll see what happens with that. He is in a little bit of trouble, though. Mauricio is still in a little bit of trouble. Y'all remember not too long ago, the government was investigating his real estate firm. He has one of the largest real estate firms in the country. I think they said somewhere near $5 billion worth of sales have passed through his office. He sells homes for about $20 million or more. He was, famous for like selling the Playboy Mansion and other things. Well, the government had previously investigated him, and I guess they didn't find what they were looking for. So they let things, fall. They were like, well, we can't find anything. We're just going to let it drop. Well, now for some kind of way, they have gotten a hold of some text messages that they were actually looking for the first time around, but they said that they couldn't find them. They have now been unearthed, and they are reinvestigating some fraud claims, that Mauricio himself may have committed through his real estate firm. So we will get to probably hear more about that too. Let's see, child, because y'all know, if you don't, I'm about to tell you. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the cast have had more fraud and financial fraud go through their cast than any other reality TV show. Anybody else, okay? And this is considered the wealthiest group of people, the upper echelon of society. They have done some things, okay? Y'all remember Erica and her husband, Tom Giraldi? Okay, I told y'all before, $87 million was taken by Tom, that's what they've alleged, from clients of his. He had oversaw a trust fund. I think someone had gotten to, or a family had gotten into a plane accident, and he was in charge of that trust that was supposed to distribute to all of the families, survivors. But unfortunately, child, he saw something else to do with that money. His firm also sued him for stealing funds from the firm. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that too. That's a lot of money. It's $87 million to wake up one day and just have it missing? Absolutely not. Currently, Tom is in an old folks home, suffering from dementia. Mm. And Erica has moved on. She's found another rich man to be with. Who else got in trouble over there? Y'all remember Dorit? Dorit was actually accused. Actually, she had a robbery. Y'all remember that? Had a robbery, said over $1 million worth of items were stolen from her house in under 20 minutes. So purses, shoes, clothing. The robber showed up in hoodies, face masks, had everything covered up. And then someone on YouTube noticed that one of the robbers was wearing like a $2,500 shoe, like a slipper. And they were like, what robber shows up to someone's house with this type of shoe on? What is this? It's Beverly Hills, but who in Beverly Hills is robbing people in a $2,500 slipper? It could have been more, child. I don't know. But either way, insurance did pay to read that money back. And a lot of people, including Andy Cohen, said, did you stage that robbery for the show? But y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. I'm going to be watching either way. Okay. We talked about Mauricio. Next up, let's talk Blac Chyna, y'all. She doesn't go by Blac Chyna anymore. She goes by Angela White. Speaking of things missing, going, Blac Chyna is selling off her clothes, her shoes, things like that, because she is trying to get by. She's asking for more custody of her son. They said that she only gets him for a day. So she's looking for a more equitable custody agreement where she gets to see him a little more. And she's also asking for child support from Tyga. Okay. They're saying that right now she has sold about $178,000 worth of items. And she said that is getting her by. But she is looking for child support. She's looking for a more equitable custody agreement. And I hope that she gets it. She actually has done a lot of changes in her life. She's no longer on OnlyFans or, any of those things where people were calling her out and basically making her seem like she is a bad mother. She said she's given her life over to the Lord. She actually has a honorary doctorate from one of, I think, the theological schools. Anywho, they're saying that she is living a better life and they're proud of her and happy for her. Y'all can let me know what y'all think. I do want to say, in case you guys don't know, Tyga, her baby daddy, has investments in adult film. So that's where he gets some of his money. He also, I think, may have sold images of his, privates on OnlyFans. So before y'all go after China, just know that'll be the pot calling the kettle black. He's done some things too. Okay, y'all let me know what y'all think about the two of them in the comments. Again, I wish her the best. I know that she's made some changes, and if she's made some changes, let her move on with her life and let her see her children. Okay, now let's talk about someone else who's made some changes for the good. I'm really proud of her. She actually had a statement regarding her exes, Jeremy. Y'all know he came out the other day and said that he's working on his mental health and he was the one who broke up with Tamar. He got ahead of that statement. Some things was coming out. He was like, I broke up with her and I was working on myself and I'm getting back to working on myself and feeling good about me and his mental health, blah, 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 blah. Holly Robinson Pete actually came out and was like, some of those things that Jeremy's saying may not be 100% accurate, at least not from her standpoint. She made it seem like Jeremy is an attention seeker, and the things that he was implying about Tamar is not true. So good for Holly Robinson Pete for coming out and saying that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, in the meantime, Tamar actually said she was blindsided by the breakup. She was like, I had no idea this was about to happen. Y'all know she's been doing some videos where you can tell that she is emotionally distraught, but she had not said that her and Jeremy had broken up. She is on tour right now. She is still doing her thing, out there performing, in the midst of all of this going on. And she had this to say after Jeremy made his comments. She said, I just want everybody to know that the devil is a dirty liar. Okay. Went on to say that she's been doing a lot of work on her mental health and she has changed who she used to be. She said she's a different person now and she can't help if other people still fall into that old perception because it's easy for people to do. She said she get it, but she will not allow anybody to hold her captive to her past. And I have to say kudos to Tamar because we remember the last time she had broken up with someone. She was not in the best place. Her family, her mama had to rush down to the hospital to check on her and make sure that she was okay. And then, just send prayers her way to get her emotionally, mentally, and spiritually healthy. Well, she is not in that place anymore. She said that she understands that this is one of those things that happen in life, okay, and that this too shall pass. So good for her. Don't lay down for this one. No, you have a baby that you still need to take care of. Good for Tamar for recognizing that this is just one of those things that happen in life. Bye bye, sir. Wait for the next, okay? Let's get to the next story. We talked about Tamar. Who do I have next? Let's talk about the last story. Y'all know the NWA song, The Ninja I Love to Hate. Well, this should be Martel's theme song. This should be Martel's theme song, The Ninja I Love to Hate, okay? Y'all know there's been a lot of discussion about a video that has recently posted. He's wearing a really tight suit, and he's walking around showing his wine. He is supposed to be a part of Miguel Wilson's sixth annual Fashion and Polo Classic. And people are like, why are you, putting money into buying your own commercial, okay, your own commercial? And why are you showing these bottles of wine that you took out of your mama's garage? That's her stash. Leave them. Nobody's buying those. People got a lot of jokes when it comes to Martell. But y'all, people are saying that he's just a vendor, that he is not a part of the show. I have done some research and he is a part of the show. Not only is he a part of the show, but he is the finale for the show. His actual suit line will be a part of the Fashion and Polo Classic that is happening this very weekend. In Atlanta. So just so people are aware of that little commercial that he did, I guess he's trying to show off. He's letting people know that his suit line is still very much, intact. And Miguel, who affectionately called him his brother, okay, was actually the one who posted the video. He posted the video first, and now Martell is posting it, and I guess, trying to get some publicity around it. But he will be closing the show for Miguel in his sixth annual, charity event. So y'all let me know what y'all think about all of that in the comment section, okay? It's a short video today. Also, I want y'all to go to my IG stories because there's a little story behind this hat. So I want to make sure that y'all check that out. Let me know what y'all think about all the things we talked about today in this video. Like it, subscribe, share it, hit your notification bell, and I'll check you all on the next one.